one, I did not put much effort into my appearance because it is summer and I spent all of yesterday at the beach and then all of today out by the pool. So I, yeah, anyways, didn't do my hair. I wanted to finish this kind of series that accidentally turned into a series that wasn't supposed to be a series because I had started filming this and kind of gone through each of my journals and kind of like the story behind them and everything like that, and my camera glitched out and some of the footage got corrupted, and it's kind of like a learning curve because it is a new camera. I'm back on my phone right now because I think I need to get an external audio situation arranged there because I also don't think the audio quality was that good. If anybody has any recommendations for universally compatible like external audio devices, drop it below. Anyway, I have all of my journal. Well, I actually don't have all of my journals. I have most of my journals here. One of them is actually my most important one is not in this video because it's at work right now. It's a big like forest green, has like 300 some odd pages in it. And that one I use every single day, Monday through Friday at work. Every single meeting I go to, every patient I see in clinic, I have that journal with me. I work in oncology research, so a lot of times my patients are having cycles every 3 weeks, and so it's kind of difficult. I mean, I don't think anybody expects me to remember all of the ins and outs of patient side effects, things that were resolved, that are ongoing, things like that, from cycle to cycle. So that really helps me because I can just flip back to their most recent visit and, you know, go from there. That one is one of my most important journals. All right, so going on to the next most important journal is my current journal that I'm using. I'm sorry, I feel like I just keep throwing my hair all around. It's like kind of pissing me off. This is my journal. I got it from Target. It was like $9 and that's a bargain if I do say so myself. Only about like this far, so really not far at all. I started it July 2nd. And what I have done here is I have a couple tabs on the sides. These are my favorite tabs. They're from Post-it and they're just kind of like these like clear tabs that you can put. So I have books read and then quotes, and these are just like for easy reference for pages that I will be kind of like going back and adding to as I journal in here. So on my books read one, you can see I only have 3 and one was DNF'd because it sucked. And then I have my favorite quotes on this side, and I only have 2. It says best quotes of 2024, but I'm realizing that this isn't my only journal in 2024. I have another one that I completed, so I should probably amend that title there. But anyway, so throughout here, I'm gonna flip this video so that nobody can read all of my secrets, as I had said in my previous video. Yeah, I just have like things like this. I got a little adventurous and I did some wedding planning and things that I had accomplished by that point, and then vendors I still needed to book. That was only a month ago and I've already come so far. I've already booked a couple of those vendors that I needed to. So that was great. And then yeah, just writing through here day to day. Sometimes I did some like planner type things, like I did like days of the week and things I needed to accomplish throughout. I think I said in this previous video, if you haven't seen my part 1, I would recommend going to see that because I have the worst memory ever and I don't remember what I did and did not say in that video. But in case I didn't remember to say this, I'm not really like a Bujo kind of person. Like I know that's very trendy right now, but I just can't keep up with things like that. I just kind of like to like write my feelings, write what's going on, funny things that happened, things like that. But I did do one spread of weeks and then another spread of the week. But in between, I just write anything that's going on in my life. This is my current journal that I'm using, and I am assuming this will probably take me through the end of the year. Then while I'm on that, I guess I might as well just go like backwards. So this one was the next most recent journal that I completed. This one I started February 4th of 2024 and I finished it July 1st of 2024. And the only reason it went that quickly is because it's not very many pages. It's just one of these like Amazon like filler book type things. And my dad actually made this journal. He does leather work, so he made me this one. And I just love this blue color. This one, I was really into washi tape. And I just did washi tape like throughout a lot of the pages. Oh, that's my work badge. I took like a photocopy of my work badge here for like 6-ish years, I think going on 7. So I just wanted to kind of like memorialize my badge, even though I'm not going anywhere right now. Who knows what the future will hold. So that's this journal. I don't want to go on too long. Oh my gosh, this video is already getting so long. So that was my second most recent one that I finished. And then going back, this was my first journal. So I have only completed 2. And I use the word completed very loosely because this one I actually did not finish cover to cover. I started this in November 2019 and I ended it January 2024. So as you can see, that was a long period of time. And I had said in my part 1 that I only started journaling in 2019 because I had started going to therapy, and just knowing that I tend to forget a lot of very important details, I was like, let me just write all this down and then I can go back and reference. When I'm feeling a certain way, I can be like, oh yeah, I remember we discussed that a couple months ago. Let me flip back and see like what my therapist said. So I was writing in like color. I wrote, I want to say like about halfway, yeah. And then the only reason I stopped is because my dad had given me this journal. So I was like really excited to move on. Ended up just kind of like not finishing this one. Also, I don't know why I ever picked this color. I was going through it when I started it and I was probably looking for like a bright sunny color to cheer me up, but it just looks like vom to me. We will get into miscellaneous journals. So I have these 2. So this one is a medical journal, which seems kind of random and unnecessary. I'm not a hypochondriac, I swear. I got a lot going on. So I just kind of keep notes from my rheumatologist. I started once I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder, and my body just kind of felt like I felt out of control of my body. So I was like, let me just keep a note of my medical history, all of the diagnoses I've gotten, the meds I'm on, and then kind of just like month-ish to month-ish, like whenever I have a side effect, I'll just a symptom of something, I'll just kind of like jot it down and bring it up with her at my next appointment. So that's very boring, and it's boring beige, so we don't like that one. Then this one is way cuter. This one says live in wonder and find beauty in the everyday, which is a little corny. This is my bass tabs journal. So I started playing bass maybe like a month ago, and the music school that I go to, we practice certain songs and then we do like concert things at a bar. I have learned 1, 4, 5, 6 songs, and then I'm singing in one of them, which is something that I don't know why I signed myself up for that. The last 2 journals that I have, finally we are concluding this, is this one that my dad made me. It's very similar to this other one. I don't remember if I said all of my journals are A5. That's the only size that I like. I do not like any other size. Very loyal to A5. So this one is also A5, and it's just this like gorgeous brown color, and it smells so good. Oh my gosh. I love the smell of leather. It just reminds me of my dad. It's very comforting. But yep, it has just the same kind of like insert from Amazon inside. This will probably be a quick one. He's funny. He gets mad at me because he's like, they're covers, like you should be able to just like add a bunch of journals in them, or like take out the journals and then put new ones in and start again. And I'm like, no, I just feel like once I complete a journal, what is in, like, no, when I finish this, like I just want to be able to archive this like period of time in my life in the nice journal and just start a fresh one. So he doesn't really understand that, and maybe I'm just being annoying. The last one that I have is an Erin Condren journal, which this is my first Erin Condren. I am feeling very special for having an Erin Condren because they're a little pricier. But this one, so you can monogram this one down here. You can put like your initials. I wanted to, but then when I was thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna get around to this because I do have 2 empty ones and one that I'm currently working on. So I'm like kind of stocked up on journals. So I didn't know, I'm getting married in June next year. So I'm like, I don't know what my initials will be by the time I use this. Like, am I still gonna be ALB or will I be ALC? I don't know. So that concludes all of my journals. This is most of them, minus my one work one, my beloved. So thank you so much for your patience between these 2 parts, because I know that this was really, really long coming. I will see you guys soon, and take care, enjoy your summer.